Dum da dum da dum da dum da da dum da dum da dum da dum da da. Out $100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on my Silverado grill. And I buy the bar double round the crown, and everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same.
Mr. Fox, a former and former Coca-Cola manager, was indeed an excellent presidential candidate, and his victory marked his country's final transition to democracy. Sadly, he achieved little thereafter, although he met a lot of world leaders whose names are duly dropped, weighted with superlatives. Tony Blair is the most persuasive man on earth. As for George Bush, Mr. Fox clearly liked him, though not some of his policies, praising his focus, warmth, and broken Spanish. But Mr. Fox also deftly puts down Mr. Bush as a windshield cowboy, more comfortable driving a 4x4 around his Crawford ranch than riding a horse. But Mr. Fox, who never shed his cowboy boots, even when dressed in a business suit, offered his big Palomino horse, George demurred. Some of the strongest passages concern Mr. Fox's love for his own ranch. Mexico's Congress last month launched an investigation into its expensive refurbishment. He also has a few strong beliefs. Free trade and microcredit are both good. America needs to reform its immigration policy. Democracy is important, particularly to Mexico. But he sheds little light on the battles of his presidency, such as his opposition to the Iraq War or his ill-conceived attempt to block the presidential candidacy of Andrés Manuel López Obrador, a leftist opponent. Coming from a man who seemed to promise so much, Mr. Fox's book, like his presidency, is oddly lightweight. Its aim seems to be to secure work on the conference circuit rather than to eliminate his years in power.
Every Willie Nelson song I can think of, and we made love.